Something very interesting is happening with the Puerto Rican. I never forgot the day this happened in what is it, 2016, somewhere around there. It's been a while. Where I was sitting with a friend on the bar, and there was a friend of mine from Puerto Rico. It was a veteran. He spent like I don't know 20 years in the U.S. Of America Army from Puerto Rico, and a Jew woman. And they were talking about voting for Trump, and Trump is the best thing in the world. And I say to them, Trump is here to destroy you. And they say they were Jews for Trump and Latins for Trump or Hispanico for Trump, something like that. So I proceed to tell them, hey, listen, you are not a Jew, no, you are a Latin, no Hispanico. You are a United States of America nationals, and you should be protecting me, the United States of America, not just industrialists that want to take over your country. But of course, they're going to defend their position. And they did defend their position. And they probably voted for Trump because from that moment on, I knew that I needed to leave company because I cannot hang out with enemies of my own country, enemies of my family and my identity. And they are negating my identity with my names. So as you see, they became conditioned. They became the enemy of themselves, and that is how the conditioning of humans work. If I can make you believe that you are a winner, and if you ally yourself with me, you enemy, you will be as powerful. But that is not really correct. They always will negate you. They will never accept you. And as you see, Trump have done that. Every color code black person that supported Trump is not in the government of Trump. Now, everybody like Marco Rubio, that is an Iberoamerican, a Visigothic man, a German name, now they are in the government. As you see, they only select who they believe is a representation of themselves, if you will. So they're going to discriminate against you and they're going to tear you apart, even if you support them. So in this case, what is happening is the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans are now being devastated by Mr. Trump. And now it's a memo going around in the White House or the executive office that they are calling for the liberation of Puerto Rico. Liberation of Puerto Rico. They want to get rid of the possession of Puerto Rico. So let's analyze that. Let's analyze that if that is a legal matter. The problem is that the moment they do that, that they say we are no longer concerned with Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a free nation, a free country. That is actually illegal, because the United States of America had a treaty with the Kingdom of Spain for Puerto Rico, Cuba, all the possessions in the Pacific, like the Philippines, Guam, Hawaii, and the Marianas and Midway and all these islands, and also the same in the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Vieques, Caja de Muerto, San Croix, San Thomas, all these possessions. So the moment that they do not belong to the United States of America anymore, they should go back to the Kingdom of Spain where they belong. You get it? And now the Puerto Ricans are being stripped again from the original citizenship. For example, in 1898, they were Spaniards. They were not Puerto Ricans. They were subject of the Kingdom of Spain. There was no such a thing as a Puerto Rican ever, no a Cuban, no a Filipino. So they became now Yankees because they did a treaty, the Treaty of Paris, and they seized that identity, they strip out, they illegally destroy the Puerto Rican, the Spaniards in Puerto Rico in the geography, and they became nothing. They became obsolete, people with no identity. In the 19 World War One come along, so they made them citizens but no nationals. So they continue to have no nationality, but the original nationality are Spaniards. So now Mr. Trump said, no, we're going to save $600 billion over 50 years on Puerto Rico, so let's let them go. Well, it ain't that simple, really, because now the Treaty of Paris, 1898, comes in, and they say, literally, they say that Puerto Rico belonged to the Kingdom of Spain unless they decided something else. And uh, the Puerto Ricans want to be Yankees. For the past 130 years, now they have been conditioned to be Yankees. And that is what I'm talking about. Now the Puerto Ricans have been destroyed even further, because now you have a Puerto Rican defending the Yankees, the illegal Yankees that come from South Africa and Slovenia and Czechoslovakia, and they learn how to speak English, and now they are discriminating or competing with the Puerto Rican, because that is what it is. It's a competition for space. For example, Trump from Scotland and Bavaria, and his kids from Czechoslovakia and Slovenia, now they think that they are Americans, but the Puerto Ricans, they don't need to be here. And it's the opposite. The Puerto Ricans are being here for 500 years. So as you see, they are destroying the minority, but the minority has been here the longest and have the longest interest in the American continent. It's a matter of fact that they created the United States of America. People like Esteban Rodriguez Miro, Bernardo Conde de Galvez, Rochambeau, Marquez de Lafayette, Frederick von Steuben, those are really the creators of the United States of America. So it is not that easy. So I don't know how that is going to work out, but I believe it is time for the Iberian people to reconquer the United States of America, because we are the United States of America. Basically, we are not reconquering the United States of America. We are protecting the United States of America from people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump and even Shoki Schumer. The Jew Shoki Schumer. All of them, all they want to do is take power, and they're utilizing the institution of the United States of America to do it. So it is up to us, the Iberian people, to return the United States of America to its originality. And it is my fault. Mia es mi culpa. And that is what I'm speaking to you right now. Puerto Rico, they are Americans. From Canada to Chile, they created the American continent named after Americo Vespucci, a rich guy that worked for the Medici family, that works for the King of Spain, or actually the King of Aragon and the Queen of Castile. So as you see, we have been here for quite a while, and we created the conditions for the United States of America creation and its symbols and its constitution, that those enemies of the country from Czechoslovakia, South Africa, and every place else are destroying and negating. So go out there and defend your country, you Puerto Ricans. And if you spend 20 years in the United States Armed Forces just following orders, just man up and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and understand that you are being destroyed, that you have been lost your identity, your correct identity, that you are a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, and a Cuban that come here to the country that you created a name, and now you feel like you are a foreigner. Not only that, you have made children and grandchildren that now they think that they are white. So basically, they have changed. They have become white Americans. They have become the enemy of their grandfathers and grandmothers. And that is what we need to fix. We need to recondition the population to a reality that we Iberoamericans are not color codes. We are not blacks and whites and browns and yellows and blue and red stay and right and left. We are who we are. We are the ones that came all the way from the Urals, the Ural Mountains, all the way across Europe, crossed the big ocean sea with Americo Vespucci and created the new world. So go out there and defend the new world that your fathers and mothers suffered so much to create. So Puerto Rico needs to go back to the kingdom of Spain. Saludos.